Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here again with my daily predictions for US 30 and US 100. Yesterday as predicted, US 30 achieved a low at 34,070, close to 34,080 it has achieved, and my low was 34,070 and bounced back from there. As I said, below beyond 34,300 it is good time to go long and stay long. That is what has happened, and for US 100 I had expected it to drop into the 15,700 to 800 levels. It achieved 15,760 levels and rebound from there. So what I hope you all profited, and now what lies ahead for the day, we are going to look with the help of the candlestick charts and indicators. Those who are new to the channel, I provide my daily and weekly analysis for major global markets and commodities, including gold, silver, crude oil, and natural gas, and markets including US at US 100, UK 100, Germany 40 Nifty, Bank Nifty as well. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, friends. Don't forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis. Let's start with the US 100 first, and I'll give you the trading levels at the end of every analysis for every market. And if you look at US 100, this is US 100's 4-hour chart, and you can see that there is a clear cut lows, higher lows on a 4-hour charts are available. Now for this to break today, we will be looking forward for it to break 15950. Once it breaks 15950 levels, definitely the next support at 15880 should come into picture, or rather 15900 should come into picture. And if it breaks 15900, we can expect it to go further low towards 15800 and below levels also. Till the time it is above 15950, or rather you can say 5945, you can expect it to continue to rise, and we can expect it to achieve higher highs. So how high it can go? Probably it might look forward to 16,100 on a 4-hour chart. So 16,100 on a 4-hour chart. From there we'll be looking forward to how it behaves there, whether it might retrace from 16,120 and then come back again towards 16,000 levels. So this is one expectation, and if it continues to rise, there is another channel here which might take it in fact towards 16,200 plus levels. So if it continues to rise, we'll be looking forward to this zone first, 16,160, and then 16,200 plus levels might be achieved. So this is what it appears on a 4-hour chart. Let's have a look at the 3-hour charts. On a 3-hour charts also similar formation. You can see this formation, and that is why I said 15,950 levels, 5945 levels. If it breaks, it is good to go short, and probably we can expect it to hit towards 5900, which might provide a support, and then it might break heavily. Else, till the time it is above this, it might continue to rise higher, and first target is at around 16100, and then second target around 16200 should come into picture. So also we should not forget, this is a consolidation zone in which US 100 is consolidating 15,800 to 16,060 levels. So the highest candle is at around 15,760 to 16,060. I had shared for US 100 yesterday that above 15,900 definitely it might try to hit 16,060 levels, and it did exactly achieve 16,060 and it reversed since then. So I think this is what the highest is available as of now, and the pivot is at around 15,900 levels. So from there it is trying to trade almost 150 points plus minus. So probably if it breaks 5950, 5900 might get achieved, and from there we might see a bounce back towards 16100 probably, or else a downward move towards 15800 also is possible. So I'll give you the levels, but it appears it might try to bounce back from here. But so on the 2-hour charts also, and the next resistance you can clearly see it is at around 16060. Probably it might try to hit this and then rise from there. This is another probability on a 2-hour chart. Look at an hourly chart. On an hourly chart you can find that, see the candle here at 15940 to 15980. Probably it might try to go towards 16020, and then maybe we might see a little drop or a probable rise. The next candle will decide which direction it might try to take. So we have seen 4 candles here. On a daily chart you can see that uh, see this is a doji at the end of the previous day, where we can see that markets are resisting to go down, and markets are resisting to go up as well. Now it might try to reverse its direction today. So you can see here probably it might try to hit here, that is at around 16100 levels probably, and then 16150 levels the next target which it might try to achieve and trade in this zone. And any break below 15800 will be a good indicator that it is going to hit 15700 too. So we have got our levels. Right now it is behaving as expected. I said 16020, it is going to achieve this hourly candle. Maybe in another 25 minutes it will achieve 16020. After that we'll be looking forward to how it behaves in the next candle. Now let's have a look at the indicators here. So you can see here, so this is a daily chart. On a daily chart you can see that at the lower ends of the Bollinger Bands you can see US 30, US 100 is getting a support down there, and the 50 day moving average is trying to provide it a resistance that it at around 15820 levels, and then it is getting a resistance from the extremes of the Bollinger Bands at 15900. So taking support from there, it is trying to rise. Probably it might be looking forward to 16100 and 16150 levels. Close to these levels it might try to achieve till the time it is above 15980 and 15950 levels. The detrended price oscillator is in the sell zone right now, and you can see that the stochastic is almost trading at the lows at the bottom. Also the MACD lines are divergent and the RSI is at comfortable levels, and you can see that there is a strong resistance on the daily charts on the upside at around 16 to 20 levels, from where it might get a stronger resistance. Look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts you will find that the pivot at around 15950 trying to give it a support here. You can see it clearly. So 15920, probably if it breaks 15950 then we might see this, and then you can see that 16080 16090 might be a little might provide a little resistance. Above this zone till towards 16200 may be still providing it a little resistance for any upside move, but yes, till the time it is above 15950 you can remain long for the day. 4-hour chart stochastic is comfortable, and there is a crossover which might happen on a 4-hour chart on the MACD lines, and we might see a bull run to continue for a little long from here. So on the 3-hour charts is comfortable. There is a crossover on MACD which has happened, and that is what we can see, a greener candle here. Probably it is looking forward to a rise from here, and 16100 150 levels cannot be denied soon on these charts till the time it remains above 15950 and 15920 levels. So considering this, I think let me come to the levels directly. Look at the 2-hour charts. You can see that 20 period moving average here might provide a stronger support for any downward move, which is at around 15950 levels. So considering this, let me give you the levels to trade for. So till the time it remains above 15980, you can go long. You can expect 16020, 16060 and 16100. So these are probable targets till the time it remains above 15980. So my target will be at around 16100, and then it might try to hit in fact 16150 levels. Beyond that it will definitely get a little resistance at around 16180 and 16210. These all are probable. The days are wild. We can see bigger movements in US 100 and in fact US 30 also. So below 5950 80 you can remain, you can short a little for 15950 levels. This should provide a support, and in fact below this, so today this is the zone for going short, and in fact this is the level to remain long also. Above this, below this you can go short for 15950 and 15920 levels. If it breaks 15920, I'll expect 15895 to provide a little support. Even if it breaks this, then it will directly head towards 15840, and after 15840 we can expect again 15793. This was the level I had provided yesterday. It did achieve this first time on the first run when it dropped and then bounced back, and then it headed towards 15700. It will head towards 15700 directly. It will lend to 15700. No 15716 no 15750, but directly to 15700. So in sum, this zone at around 15950 to 50, or rather I will say 15920 to 15980 is uh, is uh, is a zone of concern, below which, definitely below 15920, definitely it might break strongly towards 15848 levels, and then towards 15700 also is possible. At the same time, till the time it remains above 15980, you can remain long for 1600 16100 levels. So this is for US 100. Now let's move towards US 30. US 30 at, first let's have a look at a 4-hour chart. On a 4-hour chart, you'll find that US 30 is trying to, in fact, this is also trying to form a channel here, and you can see that the lows are almost well connected, and here it might try to get some support at around 34,500 34,600 levels. So once it breaks 34,600, then probably you can go short for 34,500, and below levels are also very much possible. Then it will try to break strongly towards this zone at 34,300. So if it breaks 34,600, you can go short. Probably it appears that we can expect 34,300 levels, and first support might come into picture at 34,500. Remember, on the upside, you can see that there is stronger resistance available at around 34,770 levels, and I told that beyond 34,600 probably we'll be looking forward to a stronger resistance, and this zone at 34,800 will definitely provide it a stronger resistance for any downwards, any upward move. Now how high this could go? Probably again this might try to achieve this zone at 34,800. So this is what it appears, that a greener candle might appear till the time it remains above 34,600, and we can expect 34,800 on the upside. And beyond that, if it 34,800 is broken, then you can expect it to hit towards 35k also. On the 3-hour charts, you can see that, see, it has got its support. It is see, this high, drop, retracement, lower highs is what we can see, and then a drop. So probably it is trying to trade around this pivot at around 34,600, where we can see 34,400 also we have seen, and we have seen 34,800 also, 770 also. So now it is pivoted at around this zone at 34,600 levels, around which it is trying to trade. So maybe if it breaks 34,600, it might in fact try to hit back towards 34,400 once again, and from there we might see a rise, else it might continue to rise till 34,800. So a probable trading zone of 34,400 to 800 is what it appears, that if it breaks, it might break strongly. Look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, the prices had retraced strongly. It has dropped, but it has got its support and bounced back significantly. So if it breaks this zone at 34,600, probably it will try to hit again 34,500, and it may in fact go well below towards 34,400 also on the 2-hour charts. On an hourly charts, it appears, see, this is the channel. It is clearly broken this trend and now rising on the upside. So till the time it remains on the upside, we can again expect it to head higher towards 34,800 levels, which it might try to achieve. And on the daily charts, you can see that it has already broken this channel, trading above this. So till the time it remains today, if it remains about 34,500, probably we might be looking at 34,800, and in fact can go till 35,000 also. So you can take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at the indicators here. Looking at the indicators, you will find that there is a stronger resistance coming into picture at around 34,000 to 35,500 levels. Well, you will find all 2050 moving average, 2050 100 moving average clubbing together. At the same time, there is a little resistance available at this zone from the 50 moving average at around not 50 moving average, but the channel at around 34,900 level. So if it breaks 34,900, then it might try to hit 35,000 also today itself. Look at the DPO is on sell zone and stochastic is almost hitting the bottom, rising from here. MACD lines are divergent or on a sell side, trying to converge a bit. And on a 4-hour chart, you will find that see here it has got its resistance intact at 34,820. Then it will directly hit back towards 35,000 and in fact can go higher also. On the downside, it has got its support intact at around 34,450 levels. So look at the DPO is on sell side. The see stochastic is overbought on a 4-hour chart. That is another interesting aspect, that stochastic is overbought, but it can sustain and continue if the markets are bullish and MACD lines are on a buy side. RSI is comfortable on a 3-hour charts also. It is overbought. Here you can see it is trading in an overbought position and similar resistances, but yes, a stronger support might come into picture here at around 34,500 and then might head below towards 34,450 as well. Considering this, let me give you the levels directly. Now if it breaks 34,600 today, if you see it breaking 34,600, you can go short for 34,540, that is the next resistance, and then 34,500. This 34,500 may still provide it a little resistance for the downward move, and then if it breaks 34,500 also, we will be directly looking forward to 34,400, which is a stronger support for the day, and I think it might sustain 34,400. Below that, it sky is the limit. Markets may act strongly bearish and it can drop significantly. Till the time it is above 34,600, I will be looking forward to 34,710, 34,780, 34,820. So these numbers are very strong levels, and after that 34,900 should provide it a little resistance for the upward move. These numbers are very strong numbers. Till 34,900 it might get stronger support it for any upward move, and then after that 35,000 will again come into picture, which I had said it previously. Now it is a strong psychological resistance. If it breaks 35,000 again, it has got a stronger resistance till towards 35,200. After that it might try to in fact go till towards 35,500. Wilder days, volatile moves, we can see it moving strongly towards 34,500 to 34,900. Probably we might be looking at somewhere these zone, and we might be achieving this level somewhere today. So this is all from my side for US30 and US100. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, friends. Press the bell icon. Stay tuned with my latest analysis. Join my Telegram channel. Reach out to me via email. The details of my Telegram channel and email ID is mentioned in the description. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training related queries. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.